Da 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 do 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 do. Good evening to you, T Mott. Evening to you too there. Alright. Whoa, that's not supposed to be on the screen. Oh, does it have sound? Shoot. I don't know. It's not my place to know. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. There. Okay. We're playing an Easter themed deck. Yeah, heir apparent. Oh, what the? My headphones are not working. Ugh. Never mind. They work. The wire is way too long. I did remember. You're right. I did. But did I remember all the surveil lands? Because I think I only put 2 in. I gotta remember the third one. I actually kind of like Baleful Strix. I feel like I don't get to play it enough. Maybe. Remember when Thought Not Seer? I mean, not Thought Not Seer. Thief of Sanity was lights out. I remember when Thief of Sanity was lights out. Where's assemble the team? Boop. This one's weird. It's probably fine. It's probably fine, yeah. Probably want Uwu. Probably. Yeah, we want Uwu. Yeah, Emergent Ultimatum with, any kind of combo? Really? I don't think I like Temporal Trespass here. Omniscience, Tooth and Nail, removal. I don't know if I want board wipes. This is fine. I'm not big on Phyrexian Arena, unless it's standard. Both Lilianas are interesting. This is a 4/4. So Stubborn Denial has text. Planar Genesis? I might have skipped over that one. I did. Haha. I need my Emergent Ultimatum package. I just don't know what that package is. My fro's blocking it. We're playing Nashi to stay Easter themed. Oh yeah, Brainstorm. Jace is good if you untap with it. Davriel is a card. So expropriate 6/6 with haste. 7 mana. Otherwise you take... I think I'm actually going to try that. I'm going to try that. We're going to do Liliana and we're going to do Vorinclex for now. Boop. Wait a minute. Isn't there like an egg card sleeve? I guess not. Oh! Haha! Yeah. Oh, yes. So sweet. Alright, hold on. I gotta pause the music. I hear myself think. Alright, so we're here with Nashi, Illusion Gadgeteer, 4-mana 4/4, Flash, Menace, Ward 2. When it enters, secretly choose a card for your graveyard and put a duplicate to your hand. If it isn't a land, it also gets Flash, so you can turn whatever you want into an instant from your graveyard. This was changed, so it used to used to not have Flash, and you used to be able to see what your opponent chose. I've probably said that a bajillion times. You can no longer do that. So when you choose a card out of your graveyard, your opponent has no idea what you chose. It's probably more or less still fairly obvious what you've chose. It also might not matter too much what you chose. You just got value in some predictable fashion. But it's like Snapcaster Mage, sort of, with a card you don't have to immediately cast. And yeah, I like it a lot more than it was before. So Sultai, good stuff, control stuff, sort of maybe combo pile with Emergent Ultimatum. I'm going to try Vorinclex with Liliana. If they give you both of these, you can ultimate this immediately and then probably win. So you're probably always going to get Vorinclex Expropriate, but congratulations, you got a 7-mana Expropriate that came with a 6/6 with Trample and Haste. So seems good enough. If I have to change it, I probably will. And yeah, so it's also Easter, so it's an Easter themed deck. How Easter themed, you may ask, and where that is? Well, it's right there. See it? There's our Easter theme. It's right there. So there it is. Can't say it's not there. That's the Easter theme. Oh, the first deck is Atali? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's that. Alright. Wasn't sure what I was listening to. Atali's not the most exciting thing to start off playing, but alright. On the play with the green source? Do we do that as well? Probably, right? It's not like my opponent does a good job at killing mine, so... Alright, that is remarkably slow. Well, relative to what Atali likes to do, at least. Let's do this now. Might draw something relevant. Not really. Let's play this untapped and threaten counter magic. I did shock myself. I don't think Atali cares. They're just gonna send it. Yep. Keep the shuffler, get rid of the tap land here. Alright, I would like a counter spell, please. Alright, Terra Sunder gets rid of the Mana Dork. I mean, the thing under the stuff, that thing. So I have to do that essentially, and I suppose I will. Because I can't actually stop Atali, because I didn't draw anything good. Let's get a blue or a black. Probably a blue. Alright, Baleful Strix, you know what to do. No! No! Alright, so a Mana Dork would be nice? Okay, this probably just pluses. I'd be a little blown away if it didn't just plus. Okay, it did plus. Was it Haro? No, another explosive vegetation. I'm going to assume my opponent has another red source, so blowing up a mountain here is not super ideal. Okay, they do have another red source. I mean, I don't really like blowing this up, but at this point, it's the only thing to blow up. Whoa, suppose I should play a land first, huh? Alright, well, no stopping Atali, I guess. It gets a ramp spell and a very, very efficient tutor. Because they have so many lands. Play that, 2 and 4. Yep, alright, so we play this and pass. Man, I wish I had a counterspell. Maybe I should run more. I would have been totally fine with one. Now, I don't know. Ah, come on. I probably just have to take that. Again, one of those painfully obvious choices that my opponent already knows what I did. Alright, can we stop casting cards, please? No, of course not. Alright, well, that's Atali for you. Literally ignore everything, don't dodge counter spells, play into everything, and just win anyways. I'm gonna run more counter spells. I was thinking about it, and I thought about it, and you can get out of my deck. Drown the Lock didn't do anything there. I don't know if that's a... I could probably find a genuinely better card than Drown that does something similar. I would not be surprised if I could. I think Atali is a very good matchup, too. I think it's a really good matchup. So that's not a good sign. I could get rid of Baleful Strix as well, for, again, something similar. Urtai is Scorn. I thought this read Atali Scorn for a second. I was about to say, that would be, that'd be kind of funny. Atali Scorn. It actually fits the theme of Atali, because, like, their second spell would discount it from Atali. I mean, it wouldn't be his Scorn, it would be, like, the... Yeah. I don't like Rewind. What about Dismiss? I probably could get away with 4-mana counterspells because we have green. I really think we could. Yeah, let's take out Nissa for Dismiss. I kind of want to try Dismiss. Still like the Lilianas. Baleful Strix is wishy-washy. I'm gonna keep it in for now though. All right, let's do that. I think that's enough for now. Rex T for Christ. Alright. Easiest game of my life. Opponent mulliganed into oblivion and lost. You know, I think that's a good sign, though, from our side. It's been quite a while since I've mulliganed and conceded because I mulliganed too heavy. It's been actually a really long time since I've done that. Ooh, it's Muldrotha. Yes! Alright. It's the slowest Sultai deck of all time versus whatever I am. We have a very... Yes, we have a very good hand, so... We'll see here. The only thing that made it better is being on the play. Oh, opponent, wrong 1-mana green card. Tragic. Alright, for the Twizzers, the Twiz in chat, I gotta play the Weeb one. Gotta play the Weeb one. Is that the kill something with stuff? It is. Tragic. The weeb is dead. How did they kill it? Was it a 2-minute card? Yeah. Play versus draw would have been extremely important here, huh? Wow, they didn't swing? I'm always offering a trade with this. You are banana sandwich, opponent. Banana sandwich. Okay. Forbidden Alchemy? Wow. Huh. Okay. They have enough creatures for this reanimate card. Fascinating. I keep getting attacked at these angles that are like just so like annoying. Come on. I think we're fine, maybe? We'll see. They stacked these wrong? Sort of? Okay, maybe not really. Alright, we're gonna just cash in our 4-minute card here to actually do stuff. Do I surveil? Yeah. I suppose we're passing, because that's kind of what our deck does, right? I like Baleful Strix here. I mean, that's another instance of it actually doing something. I could have just cast Murderous Rider, but, I mean, no, that wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Speaking of Overgrown Tomb, we could probably play the Green Overlord at least here. Probably. I don't know, is it that? It's not that exciting, honestly. So I can pick up the counter spell with this. I can also just not do that. Wow, you're just doing nothing? Wow. Alright. They can't even cast the Forbidden Alchemy, so I really have no idea what my opponent's idea is. I do not get the idea at all. We should probably just cast this. Wait, no. No, that's not. It's not accomplishing anything. Alright, let's actually draw a card this time. Holy lands. Alright, let's cast this. I could probably not make a treasure token as well if I wanted to. Mana Drain, Counterspell, Mesmeric Orb. That's a chunk of cards, huh? I can't say I care too much about Mesmeric Orb, but we'll see. If we ever get Ashiok by Punish's blown back to the Stone Ages... Well, really, their game plan kind of doesn't work until they deal with it. Yeah, we're just not... We're not doing anything about that card specifically. I don't like Mesmeric Orb. I don't like it. It fuels my graveyard for my commander. Oh, it does fuel my graveyard. But I feel like the Madrotha player just much prefers it. Yeah, the Madrotha player cares way more about this than I do. Even if it helps me find Sultai Ultimatum or, you know, whatever. Oh, the land, bro, the lands. What do you want from me, Wizards? What do you want from me? We're gonna draw. We're not gonna make a treasure. Okay, we actually just drew it. So they could have a counter spell, but at 1 mana, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I could play around Miscast anyways. Alright. This probably wins the game. Expropriate Liliana Vorinclex. They give me Vorinclex, Expropriate. Alright, look at that. It did. 7 mana, win the game. They have to give me Expropriate, otherwise they lose all their permanents here. And then we just get a 6/6 with haste. So I wasn't, again, I mean, I said this in the intro, not really sure how excited this is. They literally cannot give you these two cards. so you only get one, and I think for the most part they're always going to give you this one. So the best to look at it is a 7 mana Expropriate, and that probably is just good enough. I mean, it was there, so I don't know. If there's a better other two cards, we'll find out. Or we won't. Or we just won't, you know. But that's alright. My drink is been dranked. I have finished my drink. This is a flare with nothing. It is a... Ooh, no. I like push, but I don't like the rest of it. I mean, it went from mid to kind of really good. But again, this is scary. Well, that's probably just game. Is that game? Probably. I feel like that's game, but I don't know. I guess I won't concede. That's probably game, though. I mean, if they have like a phenomenal follow-up, then congratulations, I guess. Alright, well, the red-green deck just killed 2 mana dorks. With nothing but planeswalkers and creatures. So kill that with Liliana. Liliana doesn't die. Ooh, painful mana base. My opponent had, like, the obscene level nuts, which is, unfortunate. Perfect 5-drop? No, but perfect kill Liliana drop. Of course. Nashi is a 4/4? Wait, there's no zeros, right? Yeah, okay. I was about to say. There's no zeros in their deck. So I really like Liliana, so I guess I'll take it. Not the most astonishing thing ever, but still like it here. Yeah. I guess I push to Domri? Like that? I'm almost surprised they saved Domri. But okay. They're in top deck mode. How do I deal with this Overlord? I don't know. Time Warp, land... Suppose Time Warp gives me more time? Okay, so we pass, right? Okay, come on. Ah! Yeah, saving Domri is highly unusual. Oh, Chad, I tapped wrong. Oh, I tapped wrong. I can't undo it. Oh, I tapped wrong. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Yes! Oh, I was so close to scooping. Oh, the opener was just completely under my opponent's control. And usually that's lights out. That's usually lights out, but they didn't really capitalize on the double Menadork kill. Yeah, that's just... They just didn't capitalize on it. But what I was supposed to do was tap the Llanowar Wastes in this, so I had blue, whatever, to cast Flare here. So that was a mistake, but fortunately, we did not get punished. Alright. Sweet. Double Liliana. Just kicked back. Yeah, saving Domri was strange. Giving me the 3/3 and letting me untap with Liliana is very, very, very strange. I wonder if it would have been better if my opponent... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. It wasn't around at that point of the game. Never mind. Never mind. Why does that happen, chat? Why does my phone hate me? Uro so far has... I think we might actually take out Uro, which is an unbelievable sentiment, but I think that's the reality we're in right now. Alright, Dark Ritual Casualties is great, especially behind a Fatal Push. So I like this. This is not a... It's like a Springleaf Strum deck. It's not a Menadork deck, but it probably... Yep, I was about to say, it probably still plays them because they're still the best thing you can do. Let's get that. Let's play this. Okay. I will play my own Menadork instead of Fatal Pushing. So I have black, green. next turn. I could wait until they play something that's not a land or whatever. Okay. That's not what happened. Opponent doing the old, my commander's completely irrelevant. This is still probably lights out. I don't know, is this just too good to pass up? It's just way too good to pass up, right? I could have Fatal Pushed here if I tapped differently as well. I think might have possibly wanted to do that. Alright, well, I guess not. I kind of want to kill the Avacyn's Pilgrim. I don't even want to kill Amara. I think I will, because it's that devastating. And pass. I don't even care about Amara. I can make all the... It can't even swing. I have a flashing 4/4. That gets back Casualties of War. I can do it again next turn. It's basically impossible to come back from 2 of them, but we'll see. It's not easy. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there. I could have Fatal Pushed that sooner, but fortunately it didn't matter. And yeah, it's kind of funny. You play Amara, and then you just ignore Amara to do something way better. That's funny. It's like, Amara, get that out of here. Get that out of here. We're playing Adeline. Bracket 5 and all the way down to bracket 2. Amara twice in a row. Wow. Amara twice in a row, chat. Alright, there's the actual Springleaf Drum that you normally see out of this commander. Toxic Deluge is pretty disgusting here. No surveil value. I don't want to get color screwed. Snapcaster Mage. The old 4-mana pass. The old 4-mana pass. Wow, you just do stone cold nothing? Really? I could take the land. I'll take a row. And I will not attack because I don't want to. I don't think I'm killing any opponents with damage this stream. Or maybe I will. The world may never know. What is that? Alright. That is a card. That is also a card. Sweet. Yeah, Toxic Deluge is very problematic here. Probably a giant growth or something, which I really would be fine with getting out of my opponent's hand. I can Toxic Deluge after. Oscillate Pride just to gain life, sure. Yep, I think they're just going to concede when I cast it, so we'll see. I don't even have to pay that much life. That's the funny part about it. So swing. Not sure why they didn't quadruple block. I don't know what the double block accomplishes, but alright. Oh, they double blocked so Nashi dies. Alright. Opponent's playing around specifically Toxic Deluge. I like it. Smart. I didn't have to swing, but I think Nashi dying is... I don't... Yeah. I don't think it matters. Smart, though. Very smart. Yeah, they played specifically around it. They put it to 2 more, you know, remaining damage or whatever, remaining toughness, essentially, and then that finishes it off. So, wise beyond their years, but it's such a blowout. Really, any sweeper when you're playing Amara is a blowout, so... And me attacking makes it obvious, but... Yep. I was trying to get a giant growth out of their hand. I don't know why. So that game Uro would have mattered if the game went longer. I think I'm going to drop Rusko. I want the green flare. I don't even think the blue flare is particularly exciting here. I don't hate it, though. I really don't hate it. I also didn't put Kami Grazer. I don't know if they... I wouldn't say they don't belong. They are the best thing you can do. Do we want Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time? They sort of get in the way of these 2 cards. It's not that big of a deal, though. Not that big of a deal. I don't like Midnight Clock. Archmage's Charm is difficult to cast. I don't think I like Stubborn Denial, actually, the more I play. Liliana the Veil, not as exciting as Last Hope to me. I think I'm going to take out Veil. It's not a great Dark Ritual target either, in my opinion. It's not one of the better ones. I can find another, like, spooky card. I can run a... I'm thinking I sort of like Davriel. I think we're going to try Davriel. Oop, not that one. We're gonna run that one. thought I looked at this. I could run another board wipe. There's not many in here, but they certainly fit. It certainly fits. Ooh, it's a server rack. Alright, so it's a combo deck. It basically always needs the card in question that I can't remember the name of. Paradox Engine. Don't Dark Ritual. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That's good. That's good. That's why we play Magic. Where's my hair pick? Oh, it's behind me. Ooh, almost time to put the air conditioner in. It's like 80 degrees. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, is this the fish? No, it's not the fish. It's that thing. Alright. Opponent has an end step stop. Truly fascinating. They have an end step stop. Why do they have an end step stop? I don't understand. Why is that there? It's not there by default. I don't know why that was there. Maybe my opponent had to get up for a second or something? And they just wanted that there. Well, I like this deck. Or, I mean, like, I like this commander. So, it would be kind of unfortunate to make this a non-game with Mana Drain. I'm not going to leave up Mana Drain because, again, I'd rather actually have the game play out. Always save your fetch lands for as long as possible because of Brainstorm, Jace the Mind Sculptor, all that jazz. I'm not close to anything that matters, so we could just, yep, there's no, this isn't doing anything. Any number of lands, around 8 or more lands. Sure, yeah. Go for it. Send it, opponent. Oh, I should have cast this I should have cast this mid-turn to play around my opponent's Mana Drain, but I didn't. But I didn't. My opponent's playing Divination? What are you doing? Okay. Chat, Divination was just put on stack. Whoa. I will graciously cast this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Alright, not the most exciting thing I've done, but it's okay, I guess. My opponent casts Divination. They clear the mind me? Just for Uro? Man, Uro has been putting in some serious work. Also, when you know about Mana Drain, the game changes. Oh, right. No, it's not just Uro. My commander also cares about it. Opponent also cares. Never mind. This also actually likes my graveyard. Makes a bit more sense now. It's not like they can take themselves off of Mana Drain. Oh, opponent, what are you doing? Why do you keep doing this? That is a pretty good Mana Drain bait. So I guess I cast it. Yeah. Because I don't need it. And who knows? Wow, opponent does not care. Fair enough. Milled a bunch of lands and was it a Phantasmal Image? No, Season of Weaving. Okay. Can I do anything with 4 mana? Not particularly. I guess I could swing with these two. If draw 2... Alright, it's another just Divination. Just another Divination. They just send in the Divinations. Another Divination. Just sending the Divinations. There's a chance I end up milling a crucial card. Certainly possible. Another Divination. Haughty Djinn. Yep, I got nothing. Well, it'll never have a lot of power, but it's still pretty useful here. Sure. Do they enter tapped? Nope. Opponent discards Solve the Equation. Probably the worst thing I could see. Oh, I did it again. I was supposed to do this on their second phase there. I was supposed to do that in their combat step or something. So... there's not really anything else to do. And if they have another counterspell, I don't lose the game if they counter expropriate, so suppose I'll send it. Because I just don't need it. But we'll see. I don't need it though. could have cast it before I cast the Unable to Scream, but I was trying to bait a counter spell, and the Djinn isn't that exciting for me, really. It's not that amazing. Alright, what do you got? This is just Mind's Desire for 3. Cantrip, Rampant Growth, and Cantrip. Alright. Oh, they can't cast the Rampant Growth. It doesn't work with Ashiok. I'm not going to get rid of Ashiok because this is probably some kind of deck that likes, seeing things with stuff. Alright, good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal. Not the greatest deal, but I guess it could have been worse. Alright, kind of a terrible deal, but yeah, that was a god-awful deal, actually. Okay. Is what it is. It was a horrendously bad deal. Alright, so they have a spell discounter, but it's just a little bit too late for that to be super useful. If they have infinite mana. +2 for my creatures? What? Huh? You're speaking Spanish. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what deal that +2 for my creatures. Was that a deal I didn't see or something? Pretty sure I picked the least devastating deal out of it, but... Creatures you go roll +2/+. That was one of the two... Oh. I don't recall seeing that one. Huh. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that would have made perfect sense then, yeah. I mean, if it was there. It would be a deal I have never taken. That's for sure. That is most assuredly for sure. Well, I guess we'll get another shot at it next turn. I think I'm going to minus it again. I don't want to plus it. My opponent's playing Weather the Storm. Sure. Well, I guess I wasn't closing the game out with a good deal then. Guess that wasn't going to happen. I'm not going to let that case untap. I'm not going to let him do that. Not going to let him do it. Yeah, we're just going to cash this in. I don't think we're getting to another deal, so... Alright. Whoa. Wait. What? What? Oh, Davriel gets the plus. I thought it was all Planeswalkers. Chat. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? That is a Meta Drain, so... I don't know, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah. This is not looking good. Not looking good. Okay, so I have a quadrillion... Okay, alright, so we do this for 4. I gotta kill my own commander. Davriel or Mana Drain? I need cards. I just need cards, chat. Just need cards. Davriel, can you please give me something decent? Okay, thank you. Okay, alright. I mean, that was as good as I could ask for. Ay, ay, ay. Can't search a library. I got the Ashiok. I'm gonna plus Davriel this time. Game's going on longer than I anticipated. I thought we were getting somewhere close to the end, but no. This is the most crucial Tails End I've ever Tails Ended. I'm gonna actually stop that. Okay. That's a card. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We drew it. Oh, we drew it. Okay, so... Oh, we already played Expropriate. We already played Expropriate. So we just do this. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we already cast Appropriate this game. Oh boy. This is okay. This is fine. They actually give me Liliana. I did not expect that. Did not expect that. Gonna plus. I should have drawn here because I'm taking an extra turn. Yeah, I should have drawn. That was a mistake. They probably will not kill my commander with the squirrels, so... Because they don't want me to do it again. Like, that doesn't... Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Alright, health total is... Or life total is irrelevant. Just gonna... do that. Plus here... Do I draw? Do I deal? We're gonna go for a deal again. Discount or... I don't think I need a discount. Actually, a discount is fine. Is there anything to reanimate? Discount is fine. Sacrifice 2 permanents? That is perfect. Get rid of these tokens and draw off of Liliana. That is absolutely perfect. That is actually the best deal. Or a really good one. Oh, chat, we're doing it. Maybe. I don't need you. This kills a token. I will not swing, but I will kill one of these and just play this. Oh, I guess I could have swung. Okay, never mind. I could have swung. Could have swung. Could have swung. Hand is straight gas, though. I think I should let this temporal manipulation resolve, but there's a chance my opponent concedes when I counter it, so we'll see. No, I should probably counter it. I should probably counter it. Let's not get weird. Naturalize? Sure. Oh, that was such a good draw. Oh, okay. Kind of an ugly chunk of cards here. Yes! Yes. It's funny that of all the things to make my opponent concede, it's a dig through time. Ooh, man, what a game. What a game. My opponent shuffled in my mana drain, and I drew it again. They also cast 4 spells in the same turn twice for this card. That is nuts. Well, that's the power of green for you. It's power of green. I am quite curious what my opponent's win condition is, because they only had 40 cards left, and all of the draw spells, like the divinations, I guess looping your deck with this is interesting. But still, I wonder, with all the divinations, you can copy them and stuff, and I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I had removal for this if it resolved as well. But, yeah, there was definitely maybe a misplayed Davriel sprinkled in there somewhere, I think. I didn't see the combat-based deal. I just didn't register it. I don't know. If you know me, anything that involves making your creature stronger... If it doesn't buff a win condition that has nothing to do with combat, I'm not interested, right? Like, I only want I only want non-combat based victories, and yep, crazy, crazy game, crazy game. Nice. You think Ashiok carried the game? How so? I don't really agree with that. It stopped a cultivate, and a rampant growth. Rampant growth, cultivate, cultivate. It stopped 4 tutors for lands. I don't think I was gonna lose because my opponent had 4 more lands in play. Ah, yes. Oh, imagine conceding when you have a Llanowar Elves. Oh, yes. Imagine conceding when you had that. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Is this the good Zimone, or is it the poop one? Alright, it's the weird one. It's the weird one. I have not played against this one yet. No, Solve the Equation actually got discarded to something. They actually discarded it. Which is... I think I said it was rather surprising that that was what my opponent did the turn in which they did it. Because it was very strange. Alright, so I can't kill this with Liliana. I would like to. I think it's okay to shut it down, but maybe it's fine to not care? Could just improve my hand. I think I will. Yes, get rid of these 2. Get a Swamp. Play a Forest. And hope my opponent just plays their commander next turn? Sure. Alright, so we pay 4 life. Get rid of the board. Opponent does not concede. Good old yesness. Good old yesness. Toxic Deluge has been very toxic tonight. Very, very toxic. Oop. I want another counterspell. I'm going to take out Baleful Strix. Procession has also been kind of useless. I'm going to take that out too. Not useless, but...
You know what I mean. You know what I mean, chat.
Would you guys watch if I sounded very nasally? I could probably run Grim Tutor. Because we want Emergent Ultimatum to win the game sometimes, so... I could also run another board wipe. Virtue is probably just really good too, isn't it? Yeah. Defense of the Heart. I don't have Gristlebrand, Final Parting stuff. I don't know if this is a reanimate deck. Reanimate, Tooth and Nail, Gristlebrand, Shieldred. Defense of the Heart. It could just go right in here. It really could just slip right in. It's not too difficult to accommodate that. Flare has been just canceled so far. And as much as I like canceling my opponents, I probably don't have to. Maelstrom Pulse could be better. Oh, dude, Tamiyo. Oh. Why do we want Thassa? I'm not... If the only thing Thassa does is flicker my commander, I don't want it. So if there's something else you're thinking about that would make me want to run it, go for it. But that's not a reason. That's just a trap. That is the best I've ever typed in my life, and you were all here for it. You're welcome. Okay, I'm not super big on Jace, but it's probably better than Davriel. Right? So I don't know. I don't know. Me and Davriel have a very toxic relationship. Very toxic. It's very volatile, especially off stream. But I might have to cheat on him with Jace for a bit here. Gonna catch me at the furry convention. It's alright. It can go infinite with Nashi? What? Oh, you can keep picking this up. It makes duplicates. Right, I have Snapcaster. I have Snapcaster brain. It does go infinite with your commander. But you also have the extra... You need the extra turn. I mean, that's a selling point of the deck, I guess. Alright. Wait, do I own Thassa? Oh. I kind of forgot about that. Alright, that makes not running Uro way easier. Okay. Okay, the more I'm thinking about it, the less I actually want Tooth and Nail. I don't think we're ever getting a 9 mana and have that matter. I feel like that's unrealistic. I could still run Reanimate, though. Yeah, I was thinking that the card you copy is exiled. Alright, well. Explanation was explained. I think I want more mana. I don't think we're about this right now in this stage of the game. And then you wonder why I roll my eyes when I have Meta Drain in my hand. Yeah, great content. Great content. Love it. We're all here for it. Everyone is here for me to just end games on turn 2 with Meta Drain. Oh, no, that was turn 3. It's turn 3. What a dumb card. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh, it's so stupid. Alright, so let's see how we play against Ujin. Quite curious. Two-minute rock. Send it. Yeah. Oh, opponent. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, but it's the one that doesn't get to live. Tragic. Actual tragedy. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine, chat. No one panic. Man, imagine running Sun-Scorched Desert for absolutely no reason in your Ujin deck. Just to get hit by Winterman. Imagine doing that. We want that. We definitely want that. And then we want this. Alright, so I have Dark Ritual, which would be black, 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 green, no, okay, I can't do it. Tragic. It's not a Defense of the Heart matchup. But I think Ujin is beatable. Assuming I, you know, draw cards. Alright, that was an interesting draw. Let's get rid of defense. Like I said, it's not doing anything. And Dark Ritual will leave us with 5. Alright, so my opponent can cast Ujin, but it doesn't do anything. I'm sure they will cast Ujin, because that's what you do. Okay, no, we do not cast Ujin. We play a creature, though, so... Or they play a creature, so I guess I have casualties on that. So, Simulacrum, Artifact, Random Land. I will kill the second creature, right? There's no reason not to. Yeah, this can kill Ujin later. Again, I don't care about Ujin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, alright, so we play... Black... No. Black... Black. Blue, green. So I do not have it currently. I need another green source. Alright, I could have played this on the other side. There is the green source. There it is. And we pass. Okay, so what does this do? Okay. I could get, like, Gristlebrand with it. Could get Gristlebrand with it. Are we gonna swing again? Yeah. Alright. We have another turn, right? No, we don't. We do not have another turn after this. So let's play this on something random. So Rat Rogue, Rat, I guess. I didn't think of that when I stole this. Oh. Oh, that is good. That is good. I love it. I love it. Oh no, it's uncounterable. Oh no. How dare you not get the Surveil land? How dare you get a volatile fjord? How dare you? Alright, Ragavan. Is that a problem? I feel like it is, but like, if I accept that it's a problem, then I admit Ragavan is dumb, and I've done that too much, so... I guess I just Surveil? Oh, I could've... No, wait, I see... yeah, Alright, a little bit of a missequence. I think I'm gonna concede here. I think I'm gonna concede to that. Yeah, normally Ragavan's not a big deal, but I didn't have Cut Down, Fatal Push, Bitter Blossom, Murderous Rider, yeah, Liliana. Nope. If my opponent's commander wasn't uncounterable, I think I was okay. But, it's not happening. It's not happening. The Great Sacrificer. That's a name. That is quite the name. I don't think Casualties of War is enough here. I couldn't cast it anyways, so do that. Oh, come on! Come on! Ugh! Stop having cards, opponent, please. How do you have more? How do you have more? Ah! How do you have more? Stop. Okay, so mistakes have been made. Chat, mistakes have been made. Never mind. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Alright. Mistakes have been made. I was still dead, though. Still dead. Alright, whatever. My opponent had straight non-stop gas, so is what it is. Is what it is, chat. Is what it is. It's actually kind of refreshing to see a aggro deck. It's actually kind of refreshing. I can't tell you the last time I got cyberbullied by an aggro deck. I'm here for it. Maybe not emotionally here for it, but I'm here for it in some kind of way that's not vitriolic. Alright, so Nariv, another person probably not playing my list, so we'll see what it looks like. I couldn't get it to work. Well, I mean, I guess I did, but we'll see. Alright, I really, really, really want to play this turn 1, so let's get a... I don't know why my opponent's snoozing. You know what it was, chat? You know what it was? My opponent thought I was gonna play a Menadork on turn 1, and they have lost 5 games in a row as Nariv because they played against a green deck with a Menadork. That's just what because it happened to me. We literally just played against me yesterday. That was me sending a snooze emote because my opponent had Delighted Halfling turn 1. Now, I didn't actually have it, but my opponent got too butthurt and they didn't even bother to try to see. At least I don't go that far. I at least make them show me the Menadork. I'm not going to concede before that. So, my opponent literally queued in full tilt. Oh man, the tears. Is that what they taste like? I haven't been on this side of it in a while. It tastes pretty good. Get wrecked. That's what you get for trying to play a commander. That's what you get. So I guess technically they were playing my list. Play land turn 1, then concede. That was my list. Let's play Wash Away mana for my opponent's brain. I could play... No, I can't do that. Never mind. Alright, Oracle the Alpha is not a very good flicker target, like ever. So I'm not really upset with that one. I'm gonna just pass. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take the time to plot. We're gonna take the time to plot. I'm not remotely concerned with the board state, so... Okay, so we want to land, right? Yeah. I guess I want to play Shieldred. Yeah, there's nothing in play I care about, so we'll play Shieldred here. Nothing in play that matters. It's just a pretty low quality Urion right now. Alright, it got a lot better. I mean, it got actually good. So hopefully we can win the game. Hopefully. So I can look for... No, but I have this in hand, though. Dismiss. They drew a land for the turn just now. Like I said, not really a super relevant Yorion like at all, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what to Grim Tutor for. Okay. Oh, opponent just randomly generates a game changer. Wow. Outlandish. Who does that? I cannot imagine this is what my opponent decided to take, but sure. I can play Shieldred again? So I guess I do? I don't know if this is that amazing, but it's what I did. I think they drew that land for the turn. Alright, so now they can flicker Yorion, but again, the 2 cards in play aren't a big deal. I'm not... I'm not sold that I have to worry about those. I mean, again, they're shuffling in a ton of, like, poop when they do the Oracle. It's just a bunch of mocks. Oh, chat, we're so close. Oh, we're so close, chat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait, hold on. So... It's not close enough, though. It's not close enough. I'm still playing it. Hello, random person. We're playing cards. We are swinging. Did we do it? Oh, I think we did it. I think we did it. Yes! 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 We got there, chat. Oh, wait, no, we didn't. We didn't, though. We didn't. We didn't, because we still have to pass the turn this turn. Oh, we didn't get there. It has flash! It has flash! I forgot! I forgot! I forgot! It has flash! Oh, man. I thought we had to... Yeah, right. It has flash. Oh, yes. See, this is the greatest idea that I came to, was putting this card in my deck. Literally didn't need help from anyone in chat. I just did this on my own, right? I take full credit. I am a genius. I'm a genius. And you're all here to watch it. Now give me money. Give me money. Pay me for my success. The rich get richer. Oh, shoot. I forgot I had flash. That's the entire point. That's funny. Oh, this hand is so dumb. Yes. Buy my mixtape. Alright, we're looking for black and something. I guess black-green. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? There you are. Bloop. Land. I could have kept that because this needs to play the Mana Rock on 2, so I could have kept this, but I think finding a land is just better. I think finding a land is vastly more important. Vastly more important. When am I going to play mono baddies? I don't even know what that means. Like, Pauper? It's probably a bad sign that I binned... Wow, they don't have the Mana Rock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, opponent. I could have shuffled this away as well, but either of them don't... I mean, they don't matter. This or the other one. Didn't matter. Palladium Mirror. Oh, going deep. I love it. If they play an artifact, we probably win. Okay, that's not really the... That was probably the best artifact they could have played, unfortunately. It's a very good artifact here, tragic. Oh, never mind, we can just win this way. That works too. So you... I'm not gonna run for... I'm not gonna take foreign clicks right now. Yep. Nice. Wow, we're chewing through the wins here. Damn. 15 wins under 2 hours. I don't remember last time I did that. Usually it takes like forever hours. Like takes all the hours. I don't have double blue, but I don't know. I can get double blue. The cringe win? Well, cringing is still winning. A cringe win is a win. Speaking of cringe, on the play Minotaur. So I can pick that back up. I probably should. Let's play Thassa. Alright, they're probably not going to anticipate the second counterspell, if I had to guess. Yeah, Expropriate's disgusting. But so is double counterspell. Oh, how's that thinking going for you? Oh, how's all that thinking? Welcome to my world, opponent. Welcome to my world. Mr. On the Play Llanowar Elves. Who's the cringe victor that time? Who's the cringe victor now? Oh shoot, it's still me, isn't it? Oh no. Professor Onyx? That's weird. Professor Onyx is really weird. How come people are getting so upset when I say hello to them? What's going on? Don't you Dark Ritual me. Don't you dare. Alright. My whole hand is, like, amazing, so... Boop. Virtue Jace, Toxic Doshabur, that card, Tamio with Brainstorm, yep. Don't you dare play a Minarok. Alright, played a Minarok. We're gonna play the old... I have to... I'm always... No, okay, what I can do is just black market connections. No. Way too good. Way too good. Hello in Arena is BM. We've fallen very far. Oh no, an answer. Tragic. So, bloop. Cool. Oh, hello. So, I can play this, but then they play this, and we're not really happy. So, I guess I just pass. Kind of... No. We do not pass. We do not pass. We get ourselves another token. Do I swing? No. Now we play Jace. And I think I just plus it? Okay, I lose my token. Interesting. I suppose I will just plus Jace. Although brainstorming is like a thing, so... and pass the turn. And hope my opponent's Dark Confidant wins the card game somehow for me. Probably not likely, but I kind of want this Thassa because it's part of the combo that we're somewhat close to doing. So I might actually just not shuffle. I don't think I'm shuffling here. I could have kept it on top or in my hand, but I don't know. I was paranoid of a discard spell. So plus myself to get rid of the card I don't want, or do I plus my opponent? Because I don't care about the top of my deck. My opponent's drawing 2 cards. Let's just get rid of this. Yeah. And then play this. And then sort of do whatever we want. Yeah. Which animal planeswalker am I personally, or just like this thing? I could share the deck list with a screenshot, but I don't have it uploaded anywhere. Okay. The only thing that matters is a counter spell, really. Do I let Jace take 2? Yeah, I'll let Jace take 2. Doesn't matter. Alright, so they will absolutely counter Treasure Cruise if that is what my opponent has stolen. So we're going to get rid of the... Actually, I'm going to get rid of the fetch land here. Because I already have one, and I don't want to pay more life for no reason, so... I could get probably a Swamp. Although a forest is just safe. I don't have to worry about it. Let's play this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I don't think my opponent got a counter spell. So we can probably just pass the turn. I'm gonna kill the Dark Confidant. And then pass the turn. I could be playing this a little bit too conservative, but it doesn't take much to win, so... And I'm not gonna die, so... If I had a furry animal... Oh, easily a penguin. I am easily a penguin. It's not even close. I thought about this rather deeply. Yeah, we're gonna counter that. My opponent wants to get rid of Jace, and this is obviously something opponent doesn't want to see happen. I was about to say, if this is a counterspell and they didn't cast it, that is insane. So we can plus spam, we can keep brainstorming. I have the combo, I'm not sure what I'm plus spamming into. Let's play this. Okay, that just resolved. Can't cast that. Let's get rid of that. This. Let's mill myself, because I don't want to draw those. And I'm obviously a Nashi deck, so we can just run this out. Alright, so next, we are set up to do stuff. Yeah, we're set up to do stuff here. Sure. Yeah, the old penguin spark. Mono black counterspells? Yeah, well, hey. The Soviet Union says otherwise. What is yours is ours. Alright, so... do we win? I gotta be careful. I could just die. I could just die here, chat. I might die. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Alright, so we have what we need, but is it fast enough to kill my opponent? Yes, it is, because we have devotion. We have devotion. Alright, that's enough damage. Yeah, that's just enough damage. Yes! This deck is great. I really like this commander. I really like this commander. Nice. But yeah, I can show you the list. I don't have it. I don't upload the list until I'm done streaming because I change it so often. Like I'll finagle it as I go. But this is what it looks like currently. Some of these are probably not mainstays. But so far this is just what it looks like. Tamiyo didn't work there, but my opponent did have an answer for it. Otherwise it probably would have worked. I don't know. Tamiyo's weird in a deck like this, though. It's definitely weird. It could just be a cantrip. It's not like I have the mana to crack the clue tokens. I don't know. It's a... I don't know. It's a card. I could run another extra turn. Try winning a fairway. Well, that's what I just did. What do you mean? What do you mean? Fair and square. If I tried winning a fairway, the spamming mono black removal deck would just kill all my creatures. And then I wouldn't win. It's just a bad matchup for mono black when your avenue to victory is not like creature based. They just sort of like stare at you. Never played Defense of the Heart or Gristlebrand. Well, I mean, the only reason I'm playing Gristlebrand is because Defense of the Heart, so I guess they go together like that, but Defense of the Heart is pretty nasty. If I'm losing the board and I just play this and then they don't kill me, I mean... especially with Shieldred, and then I can just draw my whole deck and win. So, I like it. Tooth and Nail's been too expensive to cast, though, so... there's that. Whoops. Virtue of Persistence hasn't done anything. No, it killed a Minidork that was moderately relevant. I think it killed an Ornithopter. I'm not upset with that card. Dismiss has had its... maybe its spotlight already, because I dismissed a couple times. I could just probably run a better counterspell. GG's got a dip. Oh, see you later. Well, you didn't even tell me your animal. I'm out here spilling all my inner truths. If I'm a penguin, you must be a... sea otter. Yeah. Whatever lives next to penguins. That isn't a human. Phantasmal Image? No, no, no. It's a rat. Chat, it's a rat. No. No, we're not. None of our games have cared about flicker value. My commander has to be in play, has to survive when I target it. I have to justify that. Wait a minute. Is this like a 1 mana... Can you just like draw... If your commander's in play, can I just draw for each blue mana I have with this card? Like, I pass a turn, I cast Nashi, I splash portal, and then I splash portal again because Nashi picks it up, and then I splash portal again. Oh, but it's a sorcery. No! Nashi gives it flash. Can't forget that. Again. Is this the nuts? Is this just like the mana sink that every time you have blue mana, you just draw a card for each blue mana every turn ever? Is that what that is? Alright. Literally nowhere to go but up. Literally unstoppable. Alright. Ah. Huh? Excuse? Pardon me? What? What are you doing? What the heck was that? That gave me tremendous anxiety. Alright, let's play this and... Don't you dare. Don't you dare, opponent. I swear to goodness. I swear to all the goodness graciousness. Put a counter on it. Blah, blah, blah. Blee, blee, blee. Alright, opponent's doing some insane stuff over there, but I am all for it. Opponent's out here going crazy. I'm going to cast this. If it gets countered... Okay, it looks like it's going to get countered, so I'm just not going to do anything. Looks like it's going to get countered. Yep. I'm not going to cast it. Should have played Cavern of Souls in that case, but I didn't, because I am full potato. That's fine. Maybe they just counter this. And I don't think it does anything here, so it's fine to just cast it. It does not look like it's doing anything. Yeah, opponent's in the oven. Opponent is in the oven. They're not even in the kitchen. They're just like in the oven. I like it. I would be really disappointed if I lost because my opponent just played this and nothing else mattered, but I don't think that's what's happening here. I don't think that's what's happening. Alright, let's play that. Let's play this. Casualties of War, not looking too exciting, but it's probably better than not Casualties of War, so... Oh, come on! Really? Come on. Come on! I swear if you give that haste... Oh, come on. Really? On top of everything, you have that too? Really, bro? Alright. Yep. You got it. My opponent is literally the most talented player I've ever seen. This was completely insane. Completely insane, so... Okay. You got it. No cut down, no fatal push, no murderous rider, no bitter blossom. Unyielding talent from the opponent. I've not seen anything like that before. That's crazy. I had to keep that in mind though, that was pretty cool. Whatever. We're like 17 and 5, so I can't be too upset. I'm like 17 and 5. Oh, come on! Oh, wait. They played a dumb card. They played a dumb card, chat. They didn't play a dumb card. Well, on the bright side, Liliana doesn't matter, so hopefully that's all they do. It is all they do. And then I can Toxic Deluge and probably get bailed out, but we'll see. We will see. Alright, so I'm gonna get anything with this that's not playing Cavernous Souls. Breeding Pool works for me. Do this for free. Liliana dies to Murderous Rider, and then probably doesn't do anything after that, but we'll see. I'm not terribly concerned with a bunch of swamps. Oh, come on with these random cards, bro. Bruh. Rat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. Can we... Alright. Yeah, it was a very strange game. So is this, though. This is literally Dark Ritual scam, nothing else matters. Do I just pass here, or... Probably? I don't think I think I just have to pass, so... Bro, stop having cards! Oh my goodness. Stop having cards, please. I would really appreciate it if you stopped having cards. Alright, don't discard... Let's see, they win 2 coin flips in a row on top of everything. Alright, well technically they didn't, but still not in a great spot. Yeah, I mean, this is the power of Dark Ritual. Like, nothing else mattered this game. It's literally play random junk that doesn't matter Dark Ritual. I can flash this in, go to 1. Dark Ritual. No, that doesn't do anything. Alright, yeah, we're probably just dead. Thought I could beat the Dark Ritual, but clearly I can't beat the Dark Ritual. Yeah, that's just one of those games. Yep, can't really get upset about it. Just Dark Ritual, Mana Drain. I think those are honestly the 2 biggest issues I've played against with this deck, which is probably a good sign. Like, the only cards that are really beating me are the 2 cards that shouldn't be in the format. So I guess that's fine. It is what it is. And it was almost beatable. I still almost actually turned it around. Yeah, Hypnotic Spectre's nuts, but I guarantee you they're just playing 55 3-mana cards and just mulliganing mindlessly for Dark Ritual, so they just always have a Dark Ritual target. It doesn't even matter what it is. I would bet $1,000 on that. Speaking of $1,000, we're mulliganing that real quick. This is slightly better, but not amazing. I don't know, do I like this? I like this against not slivers. So I guess I'll keep it, because it's usually not slivers. Yeah, some people just like fast games, you know. Some people are into the quick game and they don't want to, you know, do whatever. I think aggro kind of facilitates that, so I really couldn't tell you. I don't think it has a place in the game, the format. I really don't. It's just kind of like absolutely egregious. Okay, well I do need that land. Alright, well, it's not slivers. Not really a surprise there. It's just dumbness. Let's play that. Let's swing? Sure, why not? Why not send a message? They have 7 mana? Yep. They have 4 mana? Oh, excuse me, 5 mana? Cascades into literally garbage. Alright, love to see it. Let's cast Make Disappear. Most of the Cascades here are not very good, in my opinion, against me. This is, again, why I prefer to play against this and not the, another one. It's still kind of weird, though. Some of the cards I just saw were very strange. Very strange indeed. They're running Vorinclex themselves? Okay. Must be the combo. Alright. Well, that exists. Opponent literally randomly generates the bracket 5 card there. – come on, bro. Come on. Give me, like, anything, for the love of God. I think we're just dead. Yeah. I think I'm over this. Jeez. I drew terrible. I drew so terrible. Actually, I don't think I drew a single card that game. I don't think I drew a single card that game. Alright, so that felt like kind of the first game that I lost that didn't involve one of the cards that ruins the format. I think the first sliver's a pretty good matchup too. I didn't have the I just didn't draw anything really. Got mana screwed, and opponent just had all the bracket 5 cards randomly thrown into their hand, so whatever. Is what it is, I guess. So Growth Spiral. Alright, never mind. Get wrecked. Get schmeeded. Okay, I think I've played enough of this. Getting soloed by the shuffler? Yeah. You know, let's play one more game. I want to play one more, like an actual game. Then we'll be done. Oh, oh, poor opponent. They don't know, chat. They don't know. I don't run Thoughtseize. They don't know. It's alright. Do we want to win? Yeah, let's just win. Because this lets me play Jace, and, I mean, good luck. I feel like this is going to win the game, but who knows. Do I want to draw these? I think I do not want to tap out, so I will just draw. Do we fetch now, or do we brainstorm again first? I think I'll brainstorm again first. This is okay. This is okay. It's not the most efficient, but that's life. So let's get rid of you and cut down, I think. Although they could have something that cares about cut down. Unlikely. Let's just get rid of it. Let's crack this. Okay, I'm never ever doing anything about that. Let's play this. Get rid of that. Alright. Not the greatest thing to see, but that's fine. Yeah. I think my opponent really wanted me to, like, tap out there to play defense on my land, and in this situation where I have Jace and it's still in play, what is my opponent gonna do, right? This is too egregious. It doesn't matter if I've essentially did not perfect shuffle my brainstorm. I could just, it's still 2 cards a turn. It's still just drowning my opponent. They played a card that doesn't matter. I don't think I can target them with the +2, but that is not relevant. Ah, good old mana drain. Good old mana drain. Don't you just love mana drain? Isn't it great? Wasn't that great content? I love that content. Okay, we're done. We're done. Oh, we're done. Okay, alright, alright. How do I talk about this? I don't know how to talk about this. Oh, the first thing I should do is mute my music. That'll help. Pause my music, same thing. No, it's actually not the same thing, because if you mute it, it keeps playing, and then you're abruptly thrown into a different part of a song. It's not the same at all. Yeah, very good games. One of the... Yeah, so this is definitely one of the more successful Sultai strategies, in my opinion. Okay, maybe I'm a bit biased, because, you know, any way to win a game that doesn't involve doing direct damage to my opponent, I am going to go for it. And this commander is extremely good at doing that. It's like the Sultai Snapcaster Mage. They just printed the Teamer one, but this is kind of the Sultai one, except you don't lose the card if you don't cast it immediately. And, what is it? Thassa wasn't in here initially, but chat had brought it to my attention that, you can flicker your commander over and over, which I didn't care to do, except you can do that and then cast an infinite extra turn thing, right? So this specifically seemed pretty ideal. And then at the very end, we added Splash Portal. Didn't end up finding it or casting it ever. But with this one, because your commander is a rat, it draws a card for each blue mana you have. Remember, it gets flash because of your commander. So you cast this on your commander, you pick it back up. You cast on your commander, you pick it back up, you draw a card each time. So it's like a hyper-efficient, flexible mana sink that draws cards with all the blue mana that you may have not spent. It is pretty cool in that regard. So it's like a cantrip that keeps coming back to hand for 1 mana. It's like a Whispers of the Muse, except the buyback is 0. And it has, it's an instant instead of a sorcery. The first time you cast it, it is a sorcery, which is a bit ugly, but I don't know. I think it's worth trying, and I just didn't get to see it. That just didn't happen. Defense of the Heart was added later as well. Gristlebrand, Shield Druid, all that jazz is just disgusting, especially if you're losing the board and your opponent can't remove their own board, and then you play this, and they're like, shoot, I can't blow it up. And then suddenly, boom, same thing. Gristlebrand, Shield Druid, win the game. You can... The Emergent Ultimatum with Expropriate is phenomenal, and the other 2 cards, for the most part, didn't really matter. I could have been a little bit more careful with what I chose, but I'm pretty sure every single time I cast Emergent Ultimatum, I won the game. So I would argue that means it probably doesn't need any help. I could have ran 1 or 2 more Dark Ritual opener cards, so it's not just like this little chunk here, because turn 1 Dark Ritualing is essentially winning games. Now it's the same thing with Mana Drain. I just can't really stop talking about these 2 cards, unfortunately, because they the more Magic Arena you play, the more Magic Brawl specifically you play, the more games, especially like when I'm trying to upload videos, it's like, oh, I had Mana Drain, I cast it, and then the game ended. I did, like, you get to a point where, and then if I don't run Mana Drain, you get comments constantly saying, well, put Mana Drain in there. Like, yeah, but then I can't upload anything to YouTube. I can't upload it. It's just like Mana Drain, win the game. Dark Ritual, win the game. It's really egregious. It really is. Ragavan is not one of those anymore. It really isn't. You could just beat Ragavan, even if it hits you like twice. It's not as bad as it used to be. But Dark Ritual and Mana Drain they're only getting worse. They only get worse as better cards are printed to cheat into play super early. We actually lost a game to the most jank thing I've ever seen played off of a Dark Ritual. Which I ended up killing, but like the residual value was still too much in the end. But the most ridiculous thing, it was like a Hypnotic Spectre. No, there was a different card, but it was similar. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, right? Dark Ritual is just disgusting. But outside of those 2 cards, I got that out of the way. I can actually move on. I really like this. This is really, really good. It's a lot better than it was. No surprise there. We are not in bracket 5, which is huge. I had Rusko in here. I don't know how I feel about Rusko. I like the token, or the mana rock it leaves behind, but Rusko itself isn't too exciting. If it lives, it's great, but Rusko as a commander, I'd argue, is a little bit different than just throwing it in your deck, but basically every card in my deck does trigger Rusko, and thus by extension, hasten the Midnight Clock. But I don't know. I'm not super big on that, and shuffling away my graveyard is something that means Nashi isn't doing anything. So that's why I ended up taking out Uro. Ashiok's effect is great, and so is Narset's. I think the last time I played against this, it actually had Narset, so we could run Narset as well. Archmage's Charm was somewhat difficult to cast, especially with the green openers, which for the most part is the best thing you could possibly do, which means your triple blue is a little bit funny looking, assuming you need to cast it like on turn 3 or turn 2 even. Right, it's probably never happening turn 2, and even if you could cast it turn 2, there's plenty of arguments that you might not want to do that. It's not a large incentive to do that unless you're stealing your opponent's mana dork. I got a lot of good Toxic Deluge games, so because of this, it's probably okay to also play Damnation. Well, it's most certainly okay to play Damnation and other sweepers. I don't know about 5 plus mana sweepers, but Deluge, that Bantu's Last Reckoning, if you're going to lose the game and you just run it out there, I'm a fan of that card. There's plenty of people that are not a fan of that card, but Bantu's is another one of them that you could play. The package outside of the quote-unquote combos, like the Thassa extra turn stuff, in the Defense of the Heart stuff, and the Emergent Ultimatum stuff, there's just this control package, which I mean, you don't have to convince me to play a control deck, and this is most assuredly a control deck that gets the massive boon of playing green, so it gets a huge advantage in a control matchup. A huge advantage, especially if you have Delighted Halfling, and then assuming your opponent has counterspells and no way to stop this, then, you know, things are even worse for your opponent. I had Davriel in here for a second, and me and Davriel go back. We go way back, way back. It gets very it's a tumultuous, rather domestic, violent level relationship with Davriel and I, but mostly off stream. But I don't know. I didn't feel like Davriel was necessary. You could put it in here. It felt nice. It was between Davriel and Jace at some point, and I'd rather just, play my inner furry than play Jace. Then play, yes, but also Davriel. And I think that's about it. More counterspells are fine. Vorinclex is not great as the other card with this, but, I've talked about it already a couple times. You also don't have to get this. I think there was a time I got Gristlebrand, Expropriate, and I can't remember the other one. Liliana, maybe? And I just didn't get this because I knew they were going to give it to me. So I'm like, I'll just get Liliana by just putting Gristlebrand in the pile. And then I just got Liliana Expropriate, and then they conceded. So, maybe Vorinclex is actually just not necessary. Maybe it's not necessary at all. Who knows? It's situational. Sometimes the text on it actually does matter, but for the most part, not really. You could play more Planeswalkers and stuff that care about it, but then those are just whatever unless you have Vorinclex, and it's like, why did you do that? And yeah. So the best thing this deck could do to get slightly better, depending on your outlook at the format, is more removal and more counter magic, because as long as those are things that you're doing, your opponent is going to really need a way to get around it if they're to kill you or get ahead of it, to overcome you or outvalue you. And yeah, the combo stuff was not necessary. It's sort of just this thing that has a hard limit or a hard turn cap on the game before you inevitably get one of them, assuming your opponent doesn't have a mountain of counter spells, and they're just going to win the game eventually. So you don't even need tutors. I didn't feel like Grim Tutor was the greatest card to be playing. Every single time I played against Key to the Archive, my opponent immediately just drafted the Game Changer, what they call them now, of Demonic Tutor. So this could just be Key to the Archive, honestly. Couldn't really blame you for that one. And yep, so that's that. Can recommend. Really good deck. I'm glad they changed it. I've got a nice comfy Sultai control package commander deck list thing that I can play off stream now and not feel like I'm playing jank or something. This is really nice. I'm sure there might be other things to do. It's definitely different than Multiraltha, that's for sure, even if it plays with the graveyard. So can recommend. Let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. thanks for watching, and have a good Easter if that is your thing. All right. See you, chat. Have a good Easter. Or don't.